Hey babe,
Yeah.
what is soteriology?
Soteriology is the study of salvation. It's broken down into two words, soteria from the Greek, meaning salvation or to save, and ology is study. So it's going to be looking at the aspects of what are we being saved from, how does that work, who are we being saved by, and what are we being saved to. So one of the aspects would be, how are we saved? And there would be a question on whether we're saved by faith or by works. If we read Ephesians chapter 2, it explains it as we are being saved by grace through faith, grace being a gift from God. If we look at James chapter 2, we can see things where James is giving a little context to this faith that we have, this trust that we have in Christ. And the way James puts it, it would be to say, faith without works is dead. Where you would say, if I'm trusting in Christ, then what would it matter if there was somebody in need, starving to death per se, and you pass them up? What faith do you have? What evidence is there of this newness of life, of this faith that you have? In Matthew chapter 7, Christ refers to this. He says, you will know them by their fruits. He's speaking of false prophets or wolves in sheep's clothing and false converts. And this is the idea that if you had a dead tree, it's not going to provide fruit. In contrast to that, a living tree, the evidence of a living tree is that it does bear fruit. A way that I've understood faith is through the idea of if we were walking through the woods and came across a bridge and I told you I built that bridge. You didn't see me build the bridge, but I told you I built the bridge and I said, let's walk across it. And I see you test the bridge with your foot. I would ask you, don't you trust me? And in that way, we are to trust Christ. We are to walk this life with faith, with trust in Christ.